Hey guys, today I wanted to share with you my thoughts on the new Sigma Monumental Lash Mascara. Now, as many of you probably know, Sigma is a brush brand and it's talked a lot about here on YouTube, but within the last, I don't know, year and a half to 2 years, they've started coming out with makeup. And I really wasn't super interested because sometimes I feel like when a brand just completely changes categories and goes from like brushes to makeup, I don't know if the makeup would be that great. So it never really intrigued me. I never tried any of it, but they did just come out with some mascaras, and you guys know I'm a mascara junkie. I say mascaras because there are 3 of these, and they do come in a set if you guys are interested in trying all of them. But the really cool thing about these is that all 3 are the exact same formula. The only thing that differs between each individual one is the brush. So getting into the different brush styles, I do have them all written down right here, but each one of these is $19 each, or you can get all 3 in a set for $45. You can check them out all on the Sigma site. I'll have it linked down below, but the first one that I want to tell you about is the High Caliber Lash Mascara. Now this one is primarily for length, but it does describe the brush as a straight, firm, hourglass one. So the reason I didn't go with this one is because length is not like my top priority when it comes to mascaras, and typically I like fluffy, natural bristled brushes. Now this next one, you guys will be able to tell why I didn't pick it either, because it has another plastic brush. Now this is the Sinuosity Mascara, and it describes this as having a molded, kind of curved plastic bristled brush, and this is more for like an eye-opening effect, which I do like, but I don't know if I could get along with that brush. And lastly, the Monumental Mascara, which is the one I'm going to be telling you about today, but this one is made for primarily like dramatic volume and lift, and I really just thought after looking over all of them, this is the one that was going to give me the boldest lashes and kind of the best of both worlds. So I really have grown to like this brush. It does have a very full, fluffy, natural bristled brush, and it does have that hourglass shape to it, which I really do like. And now just a few things, all of these only come in black, and then I wanted to read you all of the claims, and yes, I did it old school style, and I wrote all of my notes for this video on a little notebook. I don't know why I like doing that, but they all claim to have 13+ hour wear. They all claim to be water resistant, flake resistant, smudge resistant, and paraben free. Getting into my first impression of this mascara, I've been using this for about 2 weeks now, and the first thing that I noticed was the packaging was adorable. I posted a photo, ding, of it on Instagram, but I was so impressed with the packaging when I opened this stuff, guys. Like, it is really high-end feeling. For $19, that's kind of what I expected, but it's in this super sleek, kind of matte black tube with the Sigma logo that's kind of like rainbowy, and then obviously it says Monumental Lash right there. But as far as the packaging goes, they hit it out of the park because it's just really heavy duty, I feel like, and it almost has that feel of like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, just kind of heavier, and yeah, I was loving the packaging. Now the brush was totally what I was expecting. There was really no surprises there, but the formula is something that I wasn't quite sure of the first time I was using this, because the formula tends to be a little bit thin, a little bit on like the lighter side as you go in with that first coat, so there were definitely some pros and cons to that at first. The formula on this stuff was really nice though. It's definitely a great middle ground. If I did have to pick like a side of the spectrum from dry to wet, I would say it's a little bit closer to the wetter side of things, but the one pro that I did notice with this stuff is that because the first coat is so darn light, it's very separating and lengthening. The only con that immediately hit me though is that I like mascaras that I don't have to fool around with a lot. So I like ones that I can put 1-2 coats on and be out the door because I'm always in a rush. So the one con that I did have with this is that because that first coat was like barely anything on my lashes, I was like, you know what, I don't want to have to sit here for 5 minutes to apply this stuff. After getting used to the formula though, I really grew to love this stuff, guys, and I definitely think 3 coats is kind of like the place I always take this, because if I do any less, my lashes look a little bit more natural, and if I do any more, which I have, they get very clumpy and just very spidery. So 3 is kind of like my perfect little middle ground, and I just feel like when I do add 3 coats, my lashes are very separated yet voluminized, and I do have some really great length. And I would totally say that the claims for wear on this are spot on. I have not had any issues with wear from smudging, flaking, any of that stuff, but it also leaves your lashes fairly soft. I wanted to point that out because I feel like some mascaras can make them super rigid. I kind of feel like the Maybelline the Rocket one did that to me, but these are very soft and they just feel super natural still. Plus, it's really easy to remove. And by easy, I just mean when I go in to take my makeup off, I quickly go over my eye with a makeup remover moving towelette thing, and it comes off very, very easily. This is not waterproof though, but I don't typically wear waterproof makeup on an everyday basis anyway. Obviously, I can't really talk about the other two mascaras, but after trying this one, I really feel like I want to try the other two because I want to see if the brushes have that big of an effect. I'm sure I could find even like a review on YouTube or something. But as far as this one goes, I definitely think that it stuck to what it was supposed to do, and I was super happy to see that. So all in all, I really grew to like this formula, and oh my gosh, guys, it's gonna be a go-to for me for sure, and I definitely see myself going through this entire tube. The only thing I'm gonna say is for $19, it is a little bit pricey, and there are always a lot of drugstore options out there that are just as great. But if it's been on your radar and you guys have kind of been like on the fence about trying it, I would personally say to go for it if you like bold lashes like I do. And to make it a little bit easier on your wallet, I do have a 10% off coupon code listed down below for you. So I really hope you guys enjoyed my review of the Sigma Monumental Lash Mascara, and if you guys have tried it or any of their other makeup that you think I need to dive into, please leave a comment down below. Also, be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I really appreciate it when you guys do that. And as far as everything else, all of the makeup I'm wearing, as well as this cute little lovely sweatshirt I've got going on today, I'm just so comfy, and I kind of threw this necklace on to be a little bit more fancy. But if you want to know where anything is from, or like I said, the products, everything will be listed down below for you, as well as my social media links. So guys, have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you as always so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!